Here are my NFL playoff predictions. If you haven't watched my division predictions, go watch those before you watch this video. Let's start in the NFC side. First, we have Niners versus Seahawks. I think I have the Niners winning this one. They're going to get revenge from last year. Next, we have the Eagles versus the Bears. We know Caleb Williams shows up in clutch moments, so I have the Bears winning this one. Next, we have the Rams versus Falcons. There's no doubt the Rams are going to smoke the Falcons in this game. Now the AFC. First, we have Broncos versus Chiefs. On paper, the Broncos are the better team, but Patrick Mahomes always shows up in the playoffs. I have the Chiefs winning this one. Next, we have Bills versus Steelers. Steelers, they always get out in the first round of the playoffs. Every year, that tradition's not going to get broken this year. Bills are winning this one. Next, we have Texans versus Bengals. The Bengals defense definitely improved from last year. And I think even though the Texans defense is best in the league, they can't stop this Bengals offense. Bengals are going to move on. Back to the NFC for the divisional round. Then we have Lions versus Bears. Dan Campbell's risky play calling, I think, is going to hurt the Lions in this game. They're going to start off to a lead. The Bears are going to come back. Bears are going to win and move on to the conference championships. Then we have 49ers versus Rams. I think this is going to be a hard-fought shootout. Even though I'm a fan of the Niners, the Rams are going to be too good this year. Now for the AFC, Ravens versus Chiefs. Every year, Lamar Jackson chokes in the playoffs, and that's not going to happen again. Ravens are going to win this one and move on to the AFC Championship, finally beating Patrick Mahomes. Now we have Bills versus Bengals. Josh Allen is going to get revenge from 2022 and beat Joe Burrow to move on to the AFC Championship. Now we have Rams versus Bears, just like last year in the playoffs. This year, the outcome's going to be the same. Rams are going to go to the Super Bowl. Now we have Ravens versus Bills. Now one of them has to go to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. One of them is not going to be a playoff choker anymore. And that one is going to be Lamar Jackson. Now for the Super Bowl. Ravens versus Rams. This is going to be a hard-fought game. They're going to hand it off to Derrick Henry a lot. The Rams defense is going to play really well, but I think the Rams collapse in this one, and the Ravens go on to win their third Super Bowl of their franchise's history. Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP, and the Rams walk away with nothing. Those are my NFL playoff predictions. I hope you agree with them. It's fine if you don't. If you don't, say it in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.